So, another lucky soul destined for the gallows, eh? Oh, don't look so afraid, I won't bite. You look like you've had a hell of a night. Care to tell me the story? Suit yourself then. Bet it was boring anyway. So, will you at least tell me what crime you committed to get yourself locked up in this cosy little cell with me? No, wait, let me guess. It's much more fun that way. Thievery? No? Murder? No? Blackmail? No? What about piracy? Oh, come now. No need to take so much offence. Piracy really isn't that bad. A bit of looting here, a bit of looting there. What's the real harm? Oh, wow, you are giving me one hell of a death glare. Is it because I'm a pirate? Don't be so bigoted. Not all pirates are scurvy-ridden murderers, you know. Some of us are pretty alright. We're all murderers. Oh, now that's a bit dramatic. I can't speak for every pirate out there, but most would rather thieve than kill. Personally, my crew have one very big rule on that. No killing unless it's life or death. If someone tries to kill us, then they're fair game. If they cooperate, then they get to live. Very fair, I think. Much fairer than most. You seem to hate pirates so much, but what's the real harm of a bit of piracy? Okay, some rich old geezer in a mansion doesn't get their shipment of tea or sugar or fancy new clothes for the month, and they can live without it. There's plenty of supply ships out there, and almost none of them have cannons. It's easy pickings if you have the right crew. And ship. Why? Because it's fun, that's why. And you get a nice fistful of gold, some fancy new clothes, and occasionally, if you're really lucky, a nice box or two of fancy rum to yourself. See? Doesn't sound so bad, does it? Anything's better than being a pirate. Oh, don't act so high and mighty. You're in this cell right alongside me, you know, so you can't be that much of a saint yourself. Innocent. Not so sure about that, mate. Everyone that winds up in these cells has been sentenced to death. So you must have done something pretty bad to find yourself in here. Still won't tell me, huh? Well, no matter. The important thing is you're off your little high horse now. Oh, you're even associating with a pirate too. Oh dear. I mean, sure, we get a bad rep, but we're more than just a bunch of drunken idiots with swords and guns. It's all about freedom. Being able to do what you want to do, go where you want to go, take whatever you want to take with no one telling you that you can't. Sure, there's some guidelines you have to follow, but they're nothing compared to the ridiculous laws in places like this. Rat holes filled with disease, corruption, and discrimination. That's the thing about piracy. There is no discrimination. Every man or woman is treated equally, and we stick by each other. Like a family, I suppose. No man left behind and all that. Let me ask you something. Aren't you sick of living in the gutters while these stinking rich snobs look down their nose at you? Don't you want the freedom to live however you want to, without abiding by the rules of the rich and powerful just because we were born into the privilege? What do you mean it makes no difference now? Oh, I see. You think just because we're in this cell, that's the end of it. Well, my friend, believe me when I say I've had my fair share of times in cells like these, waiting on the gallows, and I've not had a noose around my neck yet. True, there were a few close calls, but I don't intend to make this night my last. Every good pirate has an escape plan after all. Delusional. Spoken like a true pessimist. You mean to tell me that you yourself have no escape plan? Really? Have you just accepted this as your fate? Oh, well, you make a terrible pirate. Why does it matter that we were caught? You can always escape again. Mad, you say? Well, there's a fine line between madness and genius. I like to believe that for now, I'm more on the genius side of that. Speaking of which, it's about time I get on with my escape plan before that jailer decides to check his pockets. These cuffs are getting rather uncomfortable. What do you mean, where did I get the keys from? I swiped them from that idiot's belt as I was giving him a sweet farewell. That's the thing about men like him. Give him something to focus on and it distracts him enough that he won't feel the hand in his jacket taking his valuables. A very good life lesson, if I must say so myself. Distraction is key to pickpocketing. Now, my friend, you have a choice. I can get us both out of this cell, or I can leave you to face the hangman's noose. Which would you prefer? I thought so. Which brings me to the matter of payment. Yes, that's right, payment. I'm a pirate after all. Did you really expect me to do you a favour out of the kindness of my heart? No, my dear. You'll have to bargain for your freedom. What do I have in mind? Well, what have you got to offer? Nothing, eh? Well, don't look so crestfallen. I think you might have something that I'll find useful. Why, yourself, of course. Give me yourself. A partnership, if you will. I need a strong pair of hands to help me with my endeavours, and you look like you have nowhere else to go. So if you swear on your life to work for me on my ship for, let's say, a year, then the debt will be paid. You may go free to live your life as you see fit. Why hesitate? You're bound for the gallows anyway, and really what's better? A life of piracy or no life at all? There's nothing left for you here but death. Whatever was before, it's over, and there's no going back. So what do you say? Good. I thought you would see things my way. So swear to me now on your life to work for me, to be loyal as long as we work together, and to never betray me. In return, I'll free you, and we can be on our merry way. Good. Well then, partner, let's get those cuffs off. There we go. I think I've had enough of this lovely little cell, haven't you? Oh, don't look so confused. This is the fun part. Imagine the look on his face when he finds us gone from a locked cell. I believe it's that way to the exit. Once we make it past the courtyard, we'll head for the docks where my ship and crew are waiting, ready to go. Why didn't they help me escape? Because I told them not to, of course. Where's the fun in getting caught if someone just rescues you? Honestly, we need to get you some thrills in life. You're lacking the adventurous spirit that all pirates need. That's right. You're a pirate now. You're associating with one and you just escaped with one, so you are definitely a pirate now. What's the matter? You afraid that you'll enjoy it too much and become a despicable pirate for life? No? Well, we'll see about that. Once you have a taste of freedom, it's very hard to go back to mundane life. Oh, I forgot to ask actually. What's your name? Not what I expected. My name? Privileged information that you'll have to earn, I'm afraid. You can just call me Captain. Everyone on the crew does. That's right. You're part of the crew now. Well, for the next year at least. Congratulations. Right, well, I think the coast is clear. Let's get moving, shall we? Your new pirate life awaits.